Hey guys, LEGO Fan Productions here, and we will be starting our LEGO Jurassic World walkthrough. Now, when I say Jurassic World, we actually have the option after doing the prologue for the first Jurassic Park movie to either do the Jurassic Park movie or the Jurassic World movie. So we're going to start a new game, obviously, and yeah, let's go to here. And as you can see, we're right now in Jurassic World, but don't worry guys, you can choose between either the first Jurassic Park movie or the Jurassic World movie. But here we go, here's the first clip.
Tasers on full charge.
Alright guys, so as you can see, we're going to start out in this beginning scene with Joffrey, our guard here, as well as Robert Muldoon, which I don't think I knew his name. So it's cool to have the subtitles on, like obviously so you guys can know what I'm talking about. But yeah, let's go ahead and start. What's this?
Hi there, it's me, Mr. DNA, and I'm here to help you.
Alright, so this little DNA strand...
There's no way to get up to the raptor pen until the new generator gets unpacked and built.
Alright, they're probably gonna end up talking over me or cutting me off. But so here's another DNA thing. So yeah, I probably won't need to press these as much. I usually just hit them because they're kind of annoying. And we just have to, yeah, stun rod, sure. So what I like about having subtitles is if I didn't know a character's name from the movie, because a lot of the times you won't. So yeah, now I know them.
By the way, whatever you do, don't try licking the ends of these things.
Oh, okay. See, I just got that. It's just him saying that again. And now, actually, if you guys remember from LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean, we had Jack Sparrow.
Who tore up the cage track? I tell you,
Alright. Yeah, we have to build the cage back up here. But if you remember from Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow had his compass feature, which allowed you to follow these footstep things and find certain objects. So what we have to do here is shoot this light here, and it falls off and gives us more track pieces. There we go. And then we gotta build that up right there. And I love how they use clips from the movie. However, obviously those guards that have been talking and whatnot, like the guy who got his tongue tased or whatever. Okay, so now we gotta be this guy. And actually guys, I think what I noticed is they have a new aspect ratio for the story clips or the video clips or whatever you want to call it. So if you guys noticed, they usually cut it down to, I don't know the exact thing. But, alright, we gotta put in the security code. And that can be done with InGen workers and, yeah, Robert Muldoon counts. So, yeah.
Good luck. I can't figure that panel out at
It's
all.
actually really easy. I'm using an Xbox remote, so you just gotta follow the instructions. And there you go, 781. I thought it was different, but I don't know if they changed. So, yeah. Now we gotta tase it. And there's some very creative builds in all these LEGO games. And this LEGO game, let me tell you guys, it might end up being my favorite. I can't tell you if it is or not, considering I haven't fully beat it yet. Like, even all the levels. Of course, I haven't gotten 100%, but I haven't beat all the levels either.
Velociraptor?
No, not Velociraptor.
Maybe one of the other dig sites has turned up something.
Okay, so now we're on the second part of the prologue here, and it's very short. So this actually does count for the first level of Jurassic Park. There are 5 levels for each movie. So far as I played through, I'm not sure why Jurassic World would be any different. I highly doubt it is. So first, right off, we're introduced to our guy here, and he can build up yeah, our guy here. But yeah, he can build up these dinosaurs. He can build anything with the white dinosaur bricks, and they sort of use that for some weird dinosaur builds. Okay, so we have to walk on top of these and then get over. There we go. And then we got to push this crate over or break it up. And so, if you guys couldn't tell, obviously they're using lines from the movie. So right off with that Velociraptor line, that was one that they did a kind of a crappy job with, like blending, which I know it's not their fault because they have to take it from the movie. But you know, it can. Now we give this guy a jackhammer. Now we can build it up with our character here, Alan Grant. That's his name. Who is in the first. I would say, yeah, stars in the first and third Jurassic Park movie. I keep on saying Jurassic World because everything says Jurassic World. You can just go back up here. But if you wanted to get the mini kit, you can. And I'm not going to be doing free play for those guys, unfortunately. It just...
Forget to bring scissors.
And then we got to break this up here. And then we can build it up. So yeah, and so the DNA things are basically, they're just help hints. They always have one character. Usually it's not as intrusive as it is now, where it's just like the DNA strand. And we gotta go over this again. So obviously, guys, they have separate voices for them to go over with and do these random lines. And they actually do voiceover characters, although I think they try not to. Right after I watched the 3rd movie, I played the game. I mean, I watched all the movies very recently, so... Except for the new one, which is why I haven't played it yet, because I don't want the movie ruined. So, yeah. Raptor Claw. Ow. So. I don't know why it makes you wait for so long.
We're ready to try again.
Feelings mutual.
Yeah, and so again with the lines, you can hear when they cut off. So now we get the ability or feature, as you can see by the DNA strand is going to tell us to cut rope. And so yeah, that's used a lot in the first and the third stories.
I give up.
So far have I played, and and we're just gonna cut this down. It doesn't matter. It's funny. Speaking of humor, though, there is a lot of humor in this game, and I'll try to point out things to you that I noticed in the background. There were 2 story clips. One of them I noticed in this one. 2 from story clips that I especially noticed, and there were other Steven Spielberg movie references, which I loved. So that was absolutely great. And one of them was really, really blatant, or blatantly obvious. I'm sorry, which whatever. Sort of repetitive, but not really. And there's that kid that we talked to, but we don't actually say anything to him. I think he does have a line, though. So what we've got to do is, he can actually cut through tall grasses. So whenever you see this, you're going to want to take out this guy, because he can do that.
I do know answers.
Sure. Yeah. So, now we got to use our detective skills, or not. Okay, see, it's confusing to me, because sometimes when you pick them up, it depends. So now we must find the wheels, which we are going to get from these 2 vehicles. Or something like that. Yep. 1 wheel. Oh, we just need the 1. Oh well. There we go. Now it's...
Now it looks like the picture in the instructions.
You get to use this bouncy thing. Okay, so as you can see, they can crack these, well, break these cracked Lego plates, I suppose. And there's that kid again. And once you break all of those, we can get an image, and it's got a guitar, so that's cool. And then there's that guy, John Hammond. He's a cool character. So now we've got to get up there. And one thing that I hate in this game that really annoys me is that right there, there's an example, like 2 examples right there. Is I hate how they reverse hair pieces. It's really, really annoying. So we gotta build this up here, and yeah, I just hate when they switch the darn hair pieces around, because it looks really annoying. And yeah, I don't know what else they could really instruct us on how to do here. But all you've got to do is walk up into here, and that's that. And there's some mini kit stuff around there. But here's this clip.
Who do you think you are? John Hammond. I own an island, kind of biological preserve. Really spectacular, spared no expense. Our attractions will drive kids out of their minds. If I could just persuade you to sign off on the park, I could get back on schedule.
What kind of park is this?
It's right up your alley.
So you two, dig up dinosaurs?
Wow.
Try to.
You'll have to get used to Dr. Malcolm. He suffers from a deplorable excess of personality, especially for a mathematician.
Chaotician, actually.
Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for the prologue. So yeah, we unlocked some characters and stuff. We unlocked Joffrey, yes. And we unlocked Robert Muldoon. Or Muldoon, I don't know, well, whatever. We unlocked so many people. The reverse hair, I can't stand the reversed hair though, it's so annoying. Ugh, it gets on my nerves. And they also made up a hairpiece too. We also unlocked one vehicle. Well, yeah, well, actually, I think you unlocked 3 vehicles? 3 vehicles. But you have to buy all the ones besides the first one. They just want to give you a car to drive around in. So yeah, guys, this is LEGO Brick Fan Productions, signing out.